Alright, shalom, good people. Welcome to Wake Up TV. That's the name of the channel. I'm your host, Rebel G. And the topic today, as you can see, is Roe versus Wade. Now, Roe versus Wade is the Supreme Court abolishing abortions, or trying to abolish abortions. But they leaving it up to the states to decide whether they will abolish it or not in certain states. Now, I think it's a good thing. The reason why I think it's a good thing, in my opinion, because I believe people will make smarter decisions, especially amongst the black community. You know, because you deal with a lot of people having children that they may not want it, or they, feel some type of way about the baby father or whatever. And I feel as though what they implement in abolishing abortions will help brothers and sisters make better decisions, protecting themselves if they're going to be sexually active and things of that nature. The reason why I'm for it is because, I'm against abortion because it's against my religion. Like I told y'all in the first video, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So it's against my religion to abort children. Now, mind you, a lot of us, a lot of people, or majority of the people have fell victim to the situation because of certain circumstances. So I'm letting y'all know I'm coming to you with understanding, but I think that it's a good thing that this be implemented, and I'm for it. Because when you look at the statistics, as far as black women, they're at the top of the chart of abortion. They had 38%. And in second place is white women at 33%. Hispanics are 21%. Others, which is probably East Indians and Asians, they only had 8% of abortion rate. Now, mind you, I understand everybody's struggling and, they may not be prepared for the child, but that's why I said make smarter decisions. That's my whole point on this situation. Because you wouldn't have to worry about struggling and doing things of that nature if you prepared yourself properly, if you wasn't, I guess your negligence, I'll say. And a prime example is the McDonald's BM that's trending all over Facebook. If you don't mind, may you play that video because I want the people to hear it.
Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing.
Do you hear the pain in that woman's voice? That's why I think Roe versus Wade is needed. The woman sounds like she's struggling to raise these children. That's why I say it's important. I agree with it. Continue.
One child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just.
Now she just said, she feeling expose him today. Now today was the day she wanted to expose the guy. Right? So that means he been bringing that same meal to his son with her. But today is the day you decide let me expose him. Go ahead.
One burger, one fry? What do you like? What do you mean? Okay, what about my other kids? What about your other kids? Okay, but them your kids' siblings though. What are you talking about? Them my kids, them your kids' siblings though. So my other kids finna be left out. You didn't feed them? You know I'm gonna get my food stamps to the 7.
Call it. Now, let me be clear. I understand it's the nice thing to do to bring all the children things so they won't be left out. I personally would do something like that. But I disagree with how she's coming off to the brother, making that it's his responsibility. And I'm going to continue in the video. Go ahead.
If you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out. I'm trying to help my son. How are you helping yourself when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
But pause there real quick.
Them are
Now, I want to point something out because she said that she got food stamps on the 7th. Now, I'm from Newark, New Jersey, Essex County. I could be wrong. You can leave your comments and everything. I could be wrong. But I know nobody get food stamps later than the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. But she said the 7th. Keep that in mind. Go ahead. I agree with that. He told it was her responsibility and not his. The reason why I agree with that because, like I said, Roe versus Wade will make people have better decisions in making, as far as like who you have sex with, who you lay with, how you protect yourself. Because there's plenty of options out here for the ladies to protect themselves. You have condoms, birth control, and things of that nature. But a lot of people want to live wild and reckless, and they don't think about their decisions. Play.
How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? You know I get food stamps on that list.
Whoa, pause that. Pause that. Now, she just said the 7th in the beginning. Now it's the 11th. And I'm looking over to the corner because I have a guest with me, Slick at Night, and he's going to give his commentary too shortly or whenever he feels like it. But she said the 7th, then she changed her date to the 11th. So now, like I said, I'm from Newark, New Jersey, Essex County. I know you don't get nothing later than the 5th. She said the 7th, then she stretched it all the way to the 11th. I don't know what state these people in, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Leave your comments and people could respond. Play that.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
The reason why I say, let me say this. You say you from Newark, New Jersey, Essex County. You gotta understand what state she's in. What state, you never know. In her state, that's when they get their food stamps or whatever. She might be telling the truth. Because she sounds like she got a southern accent or whatever. She's not from up north.
No, but I just said that. I said that I don't know, and I stand corrected. They in a different part. I said, well, I'm from Essex County. We don't get it no later than the 5th. But I said, if she's from somewhere else, so I stand corrected. I said that already.
But you said from the 7th, she said the 7th to the 11th.
I'm saying that
might be her time to get it. Or whatever they said in that state. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree. It might be, but I told you I'll put that out there already. But I'm just saying that how you say the 7th, then the 11th, that sounds like deception. Which one is it? Is it both dates? No. But I did put out there that I'm not from where they from, so it might be different. I said that in the video. And we're going to play it back. It's okay, brother.
Right,
play that again. That's Slick at Night.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me. Yes, you did.
Pause that. Now, she just said you knew what you was getting into. He said, no, I didn't. So that also leads me to believe that it might have just, I'm going to keep it real, he might have just been looking for a one night stand, and he done slipped up and had a baby. Because when he say, no, I didn't, that's what leads me to believe that. Once again, I ain't saying I'm right. I could be wrong. But I'm going off of what's being said in the video because she was so-called supposed to expose him. Play it.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other
Pause
kids.
that. Why did she say, when he said that I didn't know what I was getting into, she didn't refute that? Can you take it back a little bit, sister?
Yes, you did. Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you're such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's
Pause that. Now he tried to reason with her. Maybe if you had one or two, play it.
3 extra kids. What the f? I'm like going to my account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Done.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's what you
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my kids. So that means
Yeah. So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to
Pause
eat.
it.
You bring one something to eat.
You just said I didn't. She just said I didn't say you have to take care of him. When he asked her, "Oh, should I take care of all?" So if he bringing food, that's taking care of him. That's feeding him. That's taken care of because food is a necessity. Play it, please.
food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Poor babies.
They go down
Okay,
left again.
But I'm saying we share the same kids as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about me, take
Can you
them
pause it for a
I'm not
minute?
taking my
Pause.
kid in the room.
The reason why this shit is so crazy is because this. I don't believe for 1 minute that man didn't know what he was getting into. She had the kids before his kid.
Mm-hmm.
So him dating her, slam dancing, whatever they doing, one night standing or whatever, he knew what he was getting himself to. You think he ain't meet them kids, bro? Think about it.
You asking me?
I'm just asking. I'm asking a question.
No,
Think about
listen.
it. So all that, he didn't know what he was getting. He knew. He knew. And I'm just being honest.
No, I respect it.
He knew
No, I
what he was
respect it.
getting into.
No, I respect it, but what I was saying is that in the before, like, let me just keep it real. Some men just looking for that little thing. They will sit there and be deceptive and meet the kids and do all that stuff to appeal. But this the thing, though. You right. But what I'm saying, I'm going off with the video saying, but you right here.
No, yeah. No, I'm just
No,
saying.
but
I don't believe that part.
But
is
I'm
true.
coming from a mind frame of a man. Some people will do certain things because some people got so much of a high lust level, they would be that deceitful. I ain't saying if he did that, it was right. Like, and I said in the video, I would do something like that because I want to see no kid go hungry. Because in my religion, it says be the father to the fatherless. But what I'm saying, I understand both sides to a certain degree, but you cannot sit there and force this man to do that. You can't do it like how you doing it right now. You sit there and said that this man, this ain't the first time he did it, but this time you decided to expose him. And in the video, I think people might not have heard it, he said, well, why you didn't say nothing to the other baby fathers? But you coming at him. I think that's wrong. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right or wrong? Play
That's
it.
right.
In the car, he ain't even put he come right out to the car. He me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here.
Kids,
Give it here.
you so stupid.
And look, she just wasted the food.
He
Pause
ain't
that. Pause that. She just wasted the food. She act like she wanted it. He gave it to her and she just threw it all over the place. Wasting money. I'm done with that video. Thank you. Now, to be honest, where's the outrage of the vegetarian people? Because they get mad at me and you for eating a damn slab of ribs, right? They will protest. You're wearing animals' fur. You're eating their ribs. You're eating the meat. We need to save and preserve the animals for better world peace. Where's the outrage for a human child, for a human kid? I watch a bunch of videos and them having an outrage on, some people compared it to slavery. How could you compare them abolishing abortions to slavery, to black struggle? How can you pair the two? It's a big difference to me. So you got vegans that have marched and died for animals, but for a human, where's the outrage? Where are the mothers that with the mother instinct? Where that's at? And there was a lot of feminists protesting against that. Marching, this, that, and the third. This is our body. We do what we want. Blah, 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 blah. but you're killing a child. And you got mad because they trying to stop you from killing a child? The outrage, they was protest. They had to tell them people to stay about 10 feet away from the building because they was overdoing it. But then check this.
No, I understand. But can I say one thing
Go ahead.
too? Can I tell you a quick story? Listen. 13-year-old, 14-year-old, good kid, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Go get raped. Get done dirty. Sad story.
Mm-hmm.
They probably catch the rapist, don't catch the rapist. She's pregnant, 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Parents probably got to sign off, whatever. If they get rid of the child, how you feel about that? You think that's God's will that she's carrying a rapist child?
This is what I say to this.
An innocent girl. Did no wrong, no. I'm just saying, there's many stories like that.
Listen.
How you feel about that?
My point on that.
But they don't have an option of abortion or nothing. It's either, I got to have this baby. But
No.
43-year-old man, elderly man, like, you, I mean.
But what I say is this. I personally think, like I said, Roe versus Wade is important because it's going to not only keep the children, the parents, everybody going to have to stay on point. Now you're going to have to watch out for your daughter. Let me finish. You're going to have to watch out for your daughter. Why is a 13-year-old girl out late at night or whatever scenario getting raped? What is she doing out that late? My thing is this, my whole point is this. I feel as though it's going to make parents more aware to protect their children more. And for adults that's having sex to be, protecting themselves so these situations wouldn't happen. Like, for instance, I think, like I said in my first video, social media made parenting lazy. You're supposed to know what your kid's doing every minute, second, hour. I don't give a damn. They're a minor. Yeah, you're supposed to be all in their goddamn business. Damn right. You 13-year-old, what you doing out at, where you going? Who you with? Did you ask me? Why you just leaving school running with because the reason why a lot of them rapes happen because the teenagers sneak off and don't listen to their parents sometimes. But then I got to question, how is the parenting at home? So my point is, the Roe versus Wade is going to keep everybody on point. Now my next thing I want to say is this for the vegans out there, because I'm back to y'all. It's called, what's this? This is a plague to fight animal cruelty. And it's called ASPAC. They ask people for 69 cents a day. So you're asking them to protect animals. But what about the children? And this is why I think that people are hypocrites, because at the end of the day, you are here. You was born. You were born. What if you was aborted? Then what? See, nobody got nothing to say with that, though. See, everybody thinking, oh, it's their body, I do what I want. No, that's the problem right now. That's a problem to me, bro. I feel some type of way. Now, I ain't saying I'm not guilty of these situations. I'm just speaking that it's keeping all of us on point, including myself. Everybody's going to be on point. Watch out for their children. Watch out for certain sexual desires they have and they might partake in. They're going to be prepared. Like, you know what? Nah. I'm thinking now, because now this is abolished. Possibly they could do this in the state of New Jersey where we at. What could you say then? We don't make no laws. We behind enemy lines. We still slaves, according to the Constitution. So I feel as though Roe versus Wade is important, because it's going to keep everybody on point. You can't do what you want to do and just live, because a lot of stories I heard, it was a story, I tell you, brother. My brother Slick at Night. Let me tell you something. I was watching a video and a woman said, yeah, I'm for it. I have an abortion 100 times. She said that. You a mother.
No, I see.
And you see it, right?
Yeah,
but listen, there because they say, oh, I carry the seed, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it's intuition. But you saying to me, so you can have hot. This, you know what Wade versus Roe versus Wade doing? It's stopping hot girl summer. That's what it's stopping. You can't do what you want to do, or hot boy summer. You gonna have to think before you react. That's why I agree with it.
But see, I strongly disagree because let me tell you something. I told you this off scene. I think you have the right to do whatever you want to do with your body. Male, female, whoever. Because what if they say, you know what? You father, you know how many men father 35, 40 kids, 45 kids? They might say, oh no, you need to cut this and do this, and you only can have 5 kids, 10 kids limited. You will probably feel some type of way if you were somebody who want to have kids. You get what I'm saying? Like your boy Nick Cannon.
You said 5 or 10.
Yeah.
5 or 10 kids.
I'm just saying, what if they would have said something on the Lord's side of the male? Because you need male.
Bro, this affects male and female. Like I just said, they can have a hot boy summer or a hot girl summer. You can't just have a free for all. This is going to put in their mind to think before they react. That's why I say I agree with it. Because, like I said,
I don't think it's going to matter.
No, but listen, like I said,
it's not going to matter.
It'll stop. Well, maybe it don't. But I'm saying it'll stop the spread of diseases.
Nah.
And then when it'll teach people, you know what, to be more responsible of their actions. That's why I say I agree with it. And the prime example, the McDonald's BM. The woman was, you heard the pain in her voice? But this is my thing. If Roe versus Wade was acted, maybe she would be more responsible to who she laid down with. Because like he said in the video, what about the other baby daddies? Then he asked her, when she said, oh, my other kids ain't going to eat, but he said, did you feed them? She didn't say anything. You a mother.
Yeah, but that's just one side, Jay. Because
it's a video. He barely spoke. She recorded it.
No, but it's other stories where on the other side of that coin is like, at one point, girls was trying to trap niggas, getting them pregnant or whatever, and just put them on child support, making a bag.
I agree.
That was an in-style thing.
But obviously she didn't make a bag because she crying for McDonald's.
Yeah, she ain't make that back.
So you made the wrong.
She ain't make the back. She ain't make the back.
You made the wrong decision, and you gotta live with it as an adult. My thing is this: cool, yeah, put the pressure on him, but do the same for the other baby fathers. Don't be one-sided now. Don't just sit there because maybe they not around. So that's why I know that he's really a good dude. Cause why you recording and putting pressure on him? They think you a good father. I'm gonna expose you today. Why you ain't exposed the other 3 baby fathers? Maybe they locked up, dead, or in jail. Like, come on, she actually embarrassed herself. That's what I think. She shouldn't have put that.
No. She had a part 2 video where she had all the fathers come up in like a pickup truck with different McDonald's.
Please.
No.
That's a skit.
No. I don't know if that was real or it was a play, but everybody tell you. She had all the baby fathers come up, it was like 4 or 5 of them, and they all had a bag of McDonald's. And then they made memes and shit talking about McDonald's stocks about to go up because this shit went viral.
Listen to me. Like you just said, it went viral. So she capitalized off that. You could have hired 3 dudes to say, I gotta be my baby father.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Come on now. Because you was so compassionate and so upset that he bought 1 burger and fry and a drink for his child.
Nah, I feel you. But I'm just saying it's a part 2 to that video.
Okay, we can do another video to that too. But my thing is this. You can't judge me personally. I honestly don't want to even see the other video. And I'm gonna just look at it, but I don't want to even see it.
No, and I'm gonna tell you this though in the video, and everybody who's seen the second video can tell you this. At the end, she said, "Oh, none of y'all bought me McDonald's. Her McDonald's. They came up, bought all the other kids McDonald's. I don't know if they were her baby fathers or not. I don't know.
She acting.
But at the end, she said, "Oh, y'all didn't bring me no McDonald's."
No, because at the end of the day, she knows what she doing. She being slick. That shit was a skit, bro. You can't believe half the shit you see with this bullshit sometimes. But I know that video right there, you heard pain in that woman's voice.
And then she probably
And then she capitalized off it. But this is my thing. I think that's selfish to use your kids for that. That's why I'm against. In my first video, check it out. The social media is making parents lazy. You're just trying to come up off your kids. Let them do some stupid shit and go viral. For what? For 15 minutes of shame? I don't call it fame. How many of these guys, like dude, man, that was getting slapped in the head by his girlfriend or that was treating him all over Facebook? You don't hear about shit what he do no more. Where he at now? So everybody willing to sell their soul for 15 minutes of shame, not fame. You know? So that's all I gotta say to the situation. I don't understand how the vegans not outraged, but you get mad because you see me with a slab of ribs on my plate. You're a protest and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you drive vehicles that have leather seat, which is made out of pig. Listen, every vegan out there, if I come to your house, you better have everything cotton. Cotton belt, cotton everything. I better not see no leather, no nothing. And I feel as though they care more about the animals than the children. You know, this your host, Rebel G. Stay tuned, subscribe if you want. Shalom, I'm out.
Slick at night. We out, baby.
All right, peace.